Welcome to Study Wind, where we make learning a breeze. Today we will be looking at negative and fractional indices. So negative and fractional indices. A negative indice is 1 divided by the positive indice. So for example, x to the power of minus 1 is 1 divided by x to the power of 1. And x to the power of minus 2 is 1 divided by x to the power of 2, because 2 is the positive version of minus 2. X to the power of negative something is 1 divided by x to the power of the positive version of that something. A fractional indice is a square root. So in a fractional indice, the top number, the numerator, is the amount which the number gets squared by, and the denominator is the amount which the number is square rooted by. So x to the power of a half is the square root of x. X to the power of 1 divided by something is x to the root of something. So x to the third root would be the cube root of x, and so on, and so forth. The bigger a gets, the denominator gets, the bigger the root gets. And the same with the numerator. You square x before square rooting it, or vice versa. The order doesn't matter. Time for a comprehension test. Test your comprehension. So what would x to the power of minus 3 times x to the power of 3 be? It would be 1, because minus 3 plus 3 is 1, and when you multiply indices you add the numbers. What would x to the power of minus 100 divided by x to the power of 200 be? It would be x to the power of minus 300, or 1 divided by x to the power of 300, however you choose to write it. Because when dividing indices, you subtract the numbers. Minus 100 minus 200 is minus 300. What would x to the power of 1/2 times x to the power of 1/2 be? It would be x to the power of 1, or x, because 1/2 and 1/2 is 1. And finally, what would x to the power of 1/2 divided by x to the power of 1/3 be? This would be x to the 6th root, because 1/2 minus 1/3, you'd have to use the basic rules of subtracting fractions. So you've got to get a common denominator. 6 is the lowest common denominator, which 2 and 3 have in common. So 3/6 minus 2/6 would be 1/6, and x to the power of 1/6 would be the 6th root of x. Remember to like and subscribe. Goodbye.